Hello everyone. Welcome to Linear Equation in Two Variables Part 1. In this session, we will learn about what is meant by linear equation, solution to the linear equation, and properties of an equation, expressing the given equation in the form of general form, and expressing a given equation in the form of an equation in two variables. Let us start with what is meant by a linear equation. In our previous classes, we have learned about the examples like x plus 3 equals to 6, which is considered to be an linear equation in one variable. We call it as an equation because it has an equal to symbol and the degree of the variable is 1. And we have learned about the method of finding the value of x. One is substitution method and the other was trial and error method. So we won't focus on the method because by this time we must be familiar with both and we can use any of these for our convenience. Now let us see what is meant by linear equation in two variables. X plus y equals to 6 is an example of a linear equation in two variables because the two variables used are x and y and both have the degree as 1. Hence, we call it as a linear equation in two variables. And what are the properties of the linear equation? We will take a simple example again, x plus 3 equals to 6. And if I multiply a number on both sides, its value will not be changed. Or if I divide the whole equation by some number, then its value is not going to get affected. If I add a number on both sides, it remains the same. That means the value is not going to get affected if I multiply, divide, add or subtract a number on both sides of the equation. Let us take one example and check. I know that x value is 3, which is unique and it has only one solution. Right. So x plus 3, I multiply this by 2 on both sides. So it becomes 2x plus 6 equals to 12. So what should be in the place of x so that it satisfies the given equation? Obviously, it is 3. That is 2 into 3 will give us 6. 6 plus 6 will give us 12. That means if I multiply a number on both sides, its value, that means the solution of the equation will not get affected. Now let us take the linear equation in two variables and we'll discuss about the solutions and its general form. Now what can be the solutions for this? 1, 5 can be the solution, or 5, 1 can be the solution, or 4, 2 can be the solution, or 2, 4 can be. In this way, my list goes on. But what is the correct method of representing the solution? We represent the solution in the form of an ordered pair where the first value represents the x value and the second value represents the y value. That means I can write it as 1, 5, 5, 1, 4, 2, 2, 4, etc. That means it has infinite number of solutions. But is this the correct method to represent the equation? No. We have the general representation which helps us to solve the problems based on this easily. So what is that? The general form of the linear equation in two variables is ax plus by plus c equals to 0, where a, b, c belongs to the real numbers and the condition is a should not be equal to 0 and b shouldn't be equal to 0. Because if any one of this is equal to 0, again this equation get converted into the linear equation of one variable form. Okay, so it gets converted into this form. That's why to get a linear equation in two variables, we need to specify the condition that a is not equal to 0 and b is not equal to 0. Now, how to express the given equation in the general form? Let's take the same example. The example which we were studying is not in the general form. So how to convert it? Now, in the place of ax, I have x. In the place of by, I have y. In the place of c, what do I have? It is minus 6. Let's see. X plus y minus 6 equals to 0. That is, c value is minus 6. So this is the general form. Okay, this equation is converted into the general form. This helps us to put the graph and study about the graph easily. Now expressing, if I take a linear equation in one variable, can I represent it in the form of two variables? Yes. So we'll see how it is. Let's take an example of x plus 3. X plus 3 equals to 6. This is in the form of one variable. So how to convert into the form of two variables? That is, in the place of x, since by is not there, I'll take it as 0y plus 3 equals to 6. I'll transfer the term 6 to the other side. It becomes minus 6. So x plus 0y minus 3 equal to 0. So I can convert a linear equation in one variable in the form of two variables. And this conversion helps us to put the graph of either one variable or two variable easily. So in our next class, we will focus on the representation of both these one variable and two variable graphically, and we'll learn about the properties of graph too.